bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu. Kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina, baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai, in dai shayin Lipton ne, ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
Invicta 98.9 FM.
Oga boss, every money no be for immediate enjoyment. Sometimes make the money sit down, multiply, come back stronger. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, your business fit build reserves for expansion and future opportunities. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, the interest rate na 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, smart money na better money.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
1960, the journey starts. With a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos docks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still they stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. FM, feeding the nations. Golden penny, solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feed, and golden fertilizer.
Who be the giant? FMA. Who be the leader? FMA. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMA.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
All day, every day, with 98.9 Invicta FM.
Welcome back from that commercial break. The program is the Dailies today, and we begin with the Punch newspaper this morning. The first headline: federal government granted 34 trillion naira import duty waivers in 2025 customs. Federal government granted 34 trillion naira import duty waivers in 2025 custom. The Controller General of the Nigerian Customs Service, Bashir Adeniyi, on Monday disclosed that the value of import duty exemption certificate approvals granted by the federal government on selected import goods and equipment rose to 34 trillion naira in 2025, warning that such fiscal incentives have significantly reduced the service's revenue-generating capacity.
Fake agency scandal. ICPC begins probe as DG alleges threat to life. Fake agency scandal. ICPC begins probe as DG alleges threat to life. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission has commenced investigation into the alleged Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council scandal.
Dangote dumps Naira begins petrol sales in dollars. Dangote dumps Naira begins petrol sales in dollars. Dangote Petroleum Refinery has fixed the ex-depot price of premium motor spirits petrol at $0.779 per litre, unveiling a new pricing template that also raised the benchmark prices for diesel and aviation fuel, following its transitions to dollar-denominated transactions.
Oyo abduction. Presidency slams Makinde over demand for UN probe. Oyo abduction. Presidency slams Makinde over demand for UN probe. The presidency on Monday criticized Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde over his call for United Nations-led investigation into the abduction of pupils and teachers in the state, describing the demand as unnecessary and politically motivated.
Adikwu ADC defend primaries as court voids MAC-led Congress. Adikwu ADC defends primaries as court voids MAC-led Congresses. The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Monday upheld an order restraining the Independent National Electoral Commission from recognizing or participating in congresses conducted by committees appointed by the Senator David Mark-led Caretaker Committee of the African Democratic Congress.
That's all from the Punch newspaper. We'll be picking up the Leadership newspaper. And from the Leadership newspaper, we have Makinde urges UN international community to probe Oyo school abduction. Makinde urges UN international community to probe Oyo school abduction. The last may not have been heard about the abduction of Oyo school children and their teachers, as the state governor Seyi Makinde on Monday called on the United Nations, an international human rights organization, to conduct full-scale independent investigation into the abduction of school children and teachers in Orire local government area on May 15th.
Tinubu Gowon order says Buhari put Nigeria above personal interest. Tinubu Gowon orders says Buhari put Nigerians above personal interest. President Bola Tinubu has said the late immediate past president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, gave everything he had to the country without reservation.
Court reserves judgment on Bantami's PDP candidacy for Gombe 2027. Court reserves judgment on Pantami's PDP candidacy for Gombe 2027. The Federal High Court sitting in Gombe has reserved judgment in the suit filed by Usman Ali Ugari challenging the emergence of Professor Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami as the People's Democratic Party governorship candidate for the 2027 Gombe State governorship elections.
Federal government approves 1,200 takeoff staff for Futa Teaching Hospital. Federal government approves 1,200 takeoff staff for Futa Teaching Hospital. The federal government has approved a takeoff establishment of 1,200 personnel for the Federal University of Technology Akure Teaching Hospital, marking a major milestone in the transition of the institutions into a full-fledged federal teaching hospital.
I borrowed 400 million naira to secure appointment. My lenders have petitioned EFCC. Adeyemi. I borrowed 400 million naira to secure appointment. My lenders have petitioned EFCC, says Adeyemi. The embattled Director General of the disowned Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, Adeniyi Adeyemi, has claimed that the 400 million he allegedly paid to secure his appointment was borrowed, revealing that his creditors have now petitioned the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to recover the money.
Detailed Orire terrorists' wives may face trial, calls mount for Borno pupils rescue. Detained Orire terrorist wives may face trial, calls mount for Borno pupils rescue. Some wives of suspected terrorists behind the abduction of school children and teachers in Orire, local government area of Oyo State, may face persecutions if ongoing investigation established that they played active roles in the kidnapping operation, securing sources have disclosed. We'll now take a look at the Daily Trust newspaper.
From Daily Trust newspaper, we have 2027. Kano government retains Deputy Garo as running mate. 2027, Kano governor retains Deputy Garo as running mate. Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf has announced the nomination of his deputy Murtala Sule Galadima Garo as his running mate for the 2027 governorship election.
ICPC won't indict Bajabia Miller, Phantom Council's DJ. ICDC won't indict Bajabia Miller, Phantom Council DJ. Prince Ademola Adeniyi, purportedly Director General of the controversial Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, says he does not have confidence in the probe of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC.
ADC, appeal court judgment has no effect on our primaries. ADC, appeal court judgment has no effect on our primaries. The African Democratic Congress has stated that the judgment delivered by the Court of Appeal in Abuja on Monday only related to party congresses for the election of ward, local government and state executive committees of the party, not primaries.
Council Chair orders clearing of drainages. Council Chair orders clearing of drainages. The chairman of Kwali Area Council, Nuhu Daniel Kwali, has ordered officials of environmental and sanitation to commence clearing of drainages as well as evacuations of waste across the area council in order to avert flood.
Council Chair urges calm as man dies and farmers' herders clash. Council Chair urges calm as man dies and farmers' herders clash. The chairman of Kwali Area Council, Nuhu Daniel Kwali, has appealed for calm following the killing of former farmer Marcus Halidu during a clash between farmers and herders in Kilankwa 2 community.
Residents calls for urgent security measure in troubled FCT community. Residents calls for urgent security measures in troubled FCT community. Residents of Biazin in Buari Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory have called for urgent government interventions to address growing insecurity in the community. We'll now take a look at the Nation's newspaper.
Federal government halts plans to raise WAEC NACO registration fees. Federal government halts plans to raise WAEC NACO registration fees. The federal government has suspended the proposal upward review of registration fees for the 2027 West African Senior School Certificate Examination and the National Examination Council Senior School Certificate Examination.
Discourse kicks against next CapEx account order. Discourse kick against next CapEx account order. Electricity distribution companies have rejected a new order from the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission requiring them to open dedicated capital expenditure provision accounts alleging regulatory overreach.
Shetima, I wept at Buhari's bedside in his last moment. Shetima says, I wept at Buhari's bedside in his last moment, recalling the last days of former President Muhammadu Buhari at the London hospital last year. Vice President Kashim Shetima said he wept, seeing that life was ebbing out of the late leader.
Forgery charge. Adeyemi may not appear in court. Forgery charge. Adeyemi may not appear in court. Director General of the Phantom Federal Agency under probe by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Adeni Adeyemi Matthew, billed for arraignment on criminal charges today in Abuja, may not show up in court.
Principal, kidnappers beat up pupils, chained teachers. Principal, kidnappers beat up pupils, chained teachers. The gory details of how rescued Orire school abduction victims spent 56 days in kidnappers' captivity were revealed yesterday.
We'll now take a look at the Daily Post. Repentant terrorists accused of serious crimes will still be prosecuted. Federal government. Repentant terrorists accused of serious crimes will still be prosecuted. Federal government. The federal government has launched new standard operating procedures to guide its disarmament, demobilizations, and reintegration programs for repentant terrorists, while stressing that those accused of serious crimes will still be prosecuted.
Buhari's legacy will continue to inspire Nigerians, says Tinubu. Buhari's legacy will continue to inspire Nigerians, Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu has said that the legacy of former President Muhammadu Buhari, built on integrity, discipline, and self-service, will continue to inspire Nigerians for many years.
Keyamo, you must be blind to say there is no political persecutions of Peter Obi. Arise TV's Rufai. You must be blind to say there is no political persecutions of Peter Obi. Arise TV's Rufai. Arise TV anchor Rufai Osteni has alleged that the 2027 presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, Peter Obi, is facing political persecution in the country.
PFIPC. I don't have any confidence in ICPC. They won't indict Badabiamila Adeyemi Adeniyi. PFIPC. I don't have confidence in ICPC. Prince Adeyemi Adeniyi, who claims to be the Director General of controversial Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, has said that he does not trust the ongoing investigation.
Experts raise alarm over threats to water quality in Niger. Experts raise concern over threats to water quality in Niger. Experts have expressed concern over the increasing threat posed by pollution, climate change, and other human activities to water resources in Niger State, calling for urgent actions to protect water bodies from further degradation.
Abia jails 2 sexual offenders. Open registers to name and shame convict. Abia jails 2 sexual offenders. Opens register to name and shame convict. The Abia state government has said it has successfully prosecuted 2 sexual offenders in the state for defiling 2 minors, stating that the suspects have been convicted and jailed by a family court sitting at the Umuahia High Court.
That's it for the headlines this morning. We'll go for a short commercial break. When we return, we'll pick your calls. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube. You can drop your comments, observations, and contributions there, and also on our WhatsApp on 09098900-989. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Now it's time to beat the competition. 98.9 Invicta FM.
Mama, gaskiya gwaldin man ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo. Bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Tab
kuɗi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
What do we choose? Milk. What makes us strong? Milk. For school, for play, every day. Milk is the way. Choose milk. Choose milk. Choose milk. Healthy body starts with what we choose.
Choose Milk, co-funded by the European Union and the Danish Dairy Board.
Ku yi tunanin gida, inda uwa ke da lokacin karanta wa ɗanta littafi, yayin da wani yaron kuma yake wasan gina gida a gefenta. Babu hantara, babu gaggawa, sai zunzurutun soyayya da ta ninku sakamakon samun lokaci. Wannan shine damar da tazarar haihuwa ke bayarwa, wato dama ta gani da sauraro. Kuma a irin wannan yanayi ne yara suke bunƙasa.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin aida pronet da fem.
Zainab, ke da Alhaji duk sanda na waiwaya ina ganin ku tare ba a raba ku.
Me zan ce? Ba ma gajiya da juna.
To yaushe muke sa rana na uku?
Ce abu game da na uku.
Amma ni da Alhaji mun amince cewa jikina na bukatar lokaci. Shi yasa ina da 7790. 7790? 7790 daga Honey and Banana Connect. Ita ce amintaciyar hanyar samu bayananniyar shawara ba tare da tsangwama ba akan duk abin da ya shafi tazaran haihuwa. Ku tattauna da kwararrun ma'aikata don samun jagoranci game da bayar da tazaran haihuwa. Tafiyar ki ce, jikinki ne duk lokacin da kika zaba. Kira 7790 a yau ko ku aiko mana da sakon WhatsApp a 09097133400. Honey and Banana Connect. Ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
Good internet changes everything. The way you work, the way you relax, even the way you stay close to those who matter to you. That's what the Airtel 5G Smart Connect brings into your space. With the Airtel 5G Smart Connect, you can enjoy unlimited data, super fast speed, and even connect to multiple devices. All for just 25,000 Naira plus 15,000 Naira one-time installation fee. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or call 0911 000 0080 to switch to unlimited.
Airtel.
Invicta 98.9 FM.
1960, the journey starts. With a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos docks to the vast north, bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still they stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy for the Nigerian street. FM man, feeding the nations. Golden penny, solid foundation. For many decades, we there for your side. From our quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feeds, and golden fertilizer.
Who be the giant? FMA. Who be the leader? FMA. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMA.
Life no dey stand for one place sake of say person get headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain or toothache. That's now why millions of people dem trust Panadol Extra. Dem don prove in combination for clinic saying they give extra relief for pain wey tough. If e no be Panadol, e no fit be like Panadol. Make you always dey read the label before una use am. If the symptoms no comot after 3 days, abeg go see your doctor or physician.
E get as Lipton tea dey take link people for morning time. One cup, one half an hour as e dey go.
I get gist for you o. You no go believe wetin happen yesterday.
Good morning to you.
Abeg, you no vex. I be forget say na tea before aproko.
No yawa. Na wetin you be wan gist me sef?
With Lipton tea, warmness no dey only full cup o. E dey draw people come near. Lipton tea na for togetherness.
Some business people sabi spend money. But smart business people sabi grow money while your cash could just sit down the press phone for account. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, put eligible funds to work and make plan for bigger business moves. The interest rate now 23%. 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, no let your money lazy.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Invicta FM.
Welcome back from that commercial break. Now it's time for you to call in and give your opinion. You have just 2 minutes. Remember to use the pronoun I. You're speaking for yourself, and also no insultive languages, no vulgar languages. All right, we have our caller.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. What is your name
is
and where are you calling from?
From Maraba Radio. I want to comment on that headline that the president said, the legacy of Buhari. Which of the legacy? The legacy of poverty, the legacy of hardship, the legacy of pains that the Nigerians feel. Is it not the same legacy when 1983 we nearly turned to Pashoko in Anambra? Is that a good legacy? This is a painful word. If the president has a bad heart like that, when I went to Lagos, is that a good legacy when he put tax on Igbo in Lagos? When I was in Lagos by them, is that a good legacy? That is not a legacy. If you want to keep a legacy of good things whereby people will enjoy it. This is a painful word. I beg, let the president change that kind of word. Concerning Oyo, say they want to get a proof from United States. It's a good one. Let the United States intervene on this issue of this kidnapping. It is getting too much in this country. It's a painful thing. Concerning our vice president, when he see the corpse of the president, he weep tears. Let him tell us the day that the president died, not to give that word. That's my take this morning.
All right, thank you very much. We have our next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, my sister, good morning.
Good morning, what is your name and where are you calling from?
I come from Iduma.
Let's hear you.
Let me begin with the investigation of the governor. Why are they criticizing? It's a good one. It's the people that have, it's the governor that have his people in heart. It is not only solving the problem that he needs. He needs to know the rule of why have they been kidnapped and what is the cause of their kidnapping. If it is political motivation, yes, he will be investigated. He does not trust the official that will investigate if he is giving anybody. So he has the power, to me, to investigate and get the roots. It's they wanted to kill the snake by the head. So he wants to know the roots of those kidnappers and what are their missions. But if we continue sweeping the water that is flowing in our room and we forget to repair the tap, we continue sweeping the water. So he wanted to get the root. So please, President, no criticize, but should give him applause because he is doing the best for his people. Then let me quickly go back legacy. Nigeria. What type of legacy is he? It is rather unfortunate that the presidency always talk of legacy that is not bringing progress to the country. We need the legacy of Sir Ahmadu Bello of Sadana. We need the legacy of Adikwu, those that bring progress to the country. But these people that are bringing down and borrowing the country, you are which legacy? Please, we should change our mindset. We should change our thought. We should change our government policies, so that the country will move forward. But then you say emulation, and yet you are not emulating a good thing, you are only emulating something that is not bringing progress. Well, then what type of a legacy? It is rather unfortunate. Thank you, my sister, for giving me that chance. Good morning.
All right, you're welcome. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mabel and Elder Mazi. How was your sleep?
Very fine. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Mr. Cherry calling from Seven Station.
Let's hear you, sir.
Yes, quickly, I want to comment on only two items. First, federal government says it will still go ahead to prosecute repentant bandits for Boko Haram. Honestly speaking, I am very, very happy this morning. We cannot continue to have one killing too many, and yet somebody after shedding blood, he will now hands up and say he has repented, and no any punishment will be attached. So I stand with the federal government this morning. Finally, another good news to parents, especially rural communities parents that are struggling, that WAEC and NECO registration has been halted by the federal government through the Federal Ministry of Education. Dr. Alausa really has demonstrated sportsmanship, and he truly a Democrat for hearing the outcry of parents. How can you, from 27,000 official price of registration to 50,000? How many parents? It means it will, like I said yesterday, ginger school dropout. But thank God for quickly halting it for wider consultation. I pray that at the end of the consultation, parents will smile and learners will continue to have access to the Western education. I pray that we get it right in this country. Good morning, Nigerians, and may God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jambuska. I'm calling from Kudende.
Let's hear you.
All right. Makinde call for international to investigate the adopted children of Oyo State. For me, I second. Very good one. They should investigate the reason and those that did that act. Then Buhari said, Tinubu said Buhari put Nigeria first above personal interest. What do we expect to hear from him? This is exactly what he's going to say. We have to ask a question. If Buhari did well, why were his children apologizing to Nigeria and begging Nigeria to forgive their father after his death? If he did very well the way President Tinubu is praising his legacy now. Well, I'm not surprised because best of the same feather flies together. God bless our country, Nigeria.
Thank you very much for that. Okay, we lost that call. Let's take a look at other comments we have while we wait for calls to come.
All right, we take some comments from Let's take some comments from Facebook. And this morning, the first comment I'll be taking from Facebook. You can also drop your comments on Invicta FM 98.9, and that's on Facebook and also on YouTube. This one is coming from Solomon Barrow. He said federal government has suspended the planned WAEC and NECO fee increase. It's a laughable statement and unfortunate under the watch of the president. Okay, Victor Sule, God will help us in this country. Everybody will make them. Good morning. Biggie Boss Nations, good morning. And then Patience, guys, man, Joshua, see your message. Get to Felicity Liman. Good morning. Thank you, Gaga Donatos and Chuka John. Good morning, Invicta. The Oyo State Governor is very right. The way they acted, this Oyo kidnap film is suspicious. Then they murdered innocent people. This is not fair. It should be investigated. That man borrowed 400 million naira. Meanwhile, an ordinary Nigerian is looking for 1,000 naira to eat. It is unfair. On the last day, I believe God's judgment will first start with Nigeria and its leaders. Kaduma Festus, good morning. Invicta, welcome the federal government's decisions to suspend the proposed increase in WAEC and NECO registration fees. This reversal is a victory for millions of Nigerian parents, students, civil society organizations. Cyprian Tar, good morning. Invicta, it's unfortunate that we live in a country where killings has become the order of the day, but high increase in academic fee is the major concern. I appeal with the federal government to make sure peace return to the community. God bless Invicta. Thank you. And then Mao Lebara, why contemplating this increment of WAEC and NECO fee in the first place? Does it mean that the government is insensitive to the sufferings of the masses? Parents are finding it difficult to provide a square meal and pay school fees. Education is a fundamental human right and every child is entitled to it. Is the government taking delight in increasing out of school children? All right, and then Sunday Ochogu, good morning, Invicta. I'm tired of hearing about the senseless killing every day. Today's headline is much better. May God continue to protect us from the hands of the evil people. Bobe Zamani, good morning. How I wept at Buhari's bedside in London hospital, says VP Shetima. God past man. When death comes calling, that's when you will realize that there is a greater force that no matter your status on earth, you can never influence. Thank you. And then Benga Ayedum, good morning. Presenter, I urge the federal government not to spare anybody involved in the ghost agency they used to siphon money. God bless Nigeria. Andrew Isa, good morning. You guys make my day joyful every morning. May God bless Invicta Radio. Josh Salasi Ayuba, Nigeria will be great again. Mata Danjuma, streaming live from Mashi. Good morning. We thank God for the gift of another day, for a better and greater Nigeria. Let's all do the needful. All of us, both religious leaders, political leaders, all citizens remain victorious. Alice Ishaku Johnson, Inalegu David Sule, good morning to you. Watching you live from Abuja. About insecurity, it's only God that will help us in this country, because our leaders are not doing anything to stop insecurity in this country. They always condemn. May God save us from bad people. And then Danlami Kowakele, good morning. Mr. Jeff and Mabel.
More calls before we check our messages on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Sarah Barry, 35%. I am calling from 44, yeah?
Let's hear you, ma'am.
Yes, I want to commend the federal government for going back on their decision. It's commendable. Everything is going up. It doesn't mean that government into should not go up. We know, so I want to commend them for taking the pains to fit in again for us to pay those excess. Secondly, of the truth, Buhari legacy is leaving. will live. Some of the things even this present government is doing, we may not know, but with time, we will see that they are also doing something, just like the Buhari government did. We are going somewhere, and Nigeria will be greater than what we see today. Thank you. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chief Arem,
Let's hear you, sir.
principal of Oyo abducted children. Said they were beaten and the teachers were chained. You see, the Bible says God regretted of creating a human being, and the heart of a man is full of wickedness. I ask one pertinent question: what are the offense of these innocent children and teachers? You see, when somebody is psychologically insane, he does not understand what is right and what is wrong. That is why the kidnappers, I should think that there is something wrong with their brain. And I don't know whether they have the fear of God at heart. They were so, permit me to use this word, crazy. That they were tormenting these children. God will punish them. Then let's quickly go to Oyo abduction. Makinde calling for probe. There is a twist. This thing, it needs to be seriously investigated. Shetima said he wept at Buhari's bed. That is good. You see, the politicians should be thinking about how to die. And some of them, the way they embezzle money, if they are not going to die again. It's a lesson for all the politicians that all the money that they have stolen, they will not go to heaven with it. God bless our country, Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. Still waiting for calls. Let's take a look at WhatsApp while we wait for. Okay, we have one here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good day.
What is your name and where you're calling from, sir?
Shaman calling.
Let's hear you. Let's hear you, sir.
Yes, I appreciate God for what President Tinubu said about Buhari, that he's working on the legacies of Buhari. As one of the callers said, is it the legacy of suffering, hardship? Is it the insecurity that is trending for years? Is it the embezzlement that government appointees and politicians are making on the citizenry, that nobody can enjoy the resources of this country except politicians and appointees that are embezzling in trillions? Is it the refineries that they spend trillions of naira and none of them is working? What a nation. If he said they are borrowing a leaf from Buhari or they are taking from his legacies, then Nigerians truly, we are seeing it on ground. Buhari came, he dealt with this country in so many ways. He was the Minister of Petroleum for 8 years. He spent a lot of trillions and no single refinery is working in Nigeria. Tinubu came and also he's the Minister of Petroleum and he removed subsidy and Nigerians are at the receiving end. And all they do is to make propagandas. This God I will serve. Nobody will leave this world with anything. Empty you came to this world, empty shall you leave. They should know that the God that judges is an unbiased God. The judges Nigerians can do whatever they want to do. But the one that with us all is not a biased judge. Good morning.
Good morning and thank you, Ambassador Shemang. Hello, good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, it's from Amazon.
Let's hear you.
I don't understand what ABC was trying to do, that they want to stand the legacy of Buhari. Is it not these party members, when after 1 year, they start say what Buhari did, is that they want to fear. The same people now. You people condemn the same Buhari that was really handling the situation, that now you start complaining, leaving your own legacy now, then taking us back. I don't know. Is that how they want us
they will win the election in the next year with this hunger. Paying 50,000 WAEC, you can't buy gas, you can't, and you are forcing Nigeria, making other parties should be in court, but you are free. Is that the situation be on the ground? Soldiers are shouting, their money is not increased. Police are shouting, they push. They take us that we don't know what we are doing. Haba. Look at what Martin is trying to complain now. Let United Nations come and, understand where we're heading to. Are we playing it with people's life, people's children? You kidnap, you kill, and they will clamp hands. They will eat our money, will be here crying. God. I know God will surely come and deliver us. Whatever they wanted, God will do that for us.
All right,
thank you.
Let's take some messages from WhatsApp, and then we go on some commercials. Akintunde from television. Makinde calls on U.S. internal security to investigate the probe of the abductions of Oyo student is a good one. But if I may ask, why are we not hearing about the confessions and interrogations of Oyo arrested kidnappers? For me, federal government is not serious to end insecurity. Federal government suspend WAEC and NECO fees is a good one. WAEC and NECO fees increasing while salary doesn't increase. Shemang is saying the plan for school WAEC hike is a wicked one, not having the poor at heart, as if those in power were treated with wickedness when they were coming up. Let President Tinubu government leave no stone unturned in investigating the current meeting on innocent citizens by the rate at which corruptions are trying to kill Nigerians and Nigerians. Pray that all those that engulf resources illegally should be meant to refund or seize their properties. All right, and this one is Sabo Easy Miganga from Golingora. Statement by President about legacy. This is very unfortunate. What type of legacy? That people are suffering, no light, no food, no fertilizer for farmers, no salaries for civil servants, and insecurity is all at high. Please, Mr. Presenter, let them change their leadership and governance, because your policies are not making Nigerian citizens smile at all. About increasing WAEC, NECO, this is very bad. All right, that's all for messages on our social media platform. We'll go on some commercials, and then when we'll return, we call it a wrap.
Invicta 98.9 FM.
Ya ku masu ciniki, albishirinku gasar Magi Chicken Flavor ya sake dawowa.
A sayi Magi Chicken mai dunkule biyu kwaya 50, a samu garabasar guda 10 a kyauta.
Tabbas haka ne, idan kuma guda 10 aka saya, to za a samu garabasar guda 4 a kyauta.
Wato ƙarin ɗanɗano mai armashi, ƙarin nishaɗi, tare da more kuɗin ka yadda ya kamata.
A hanzarta maza a je shago mafi kusa domin sayan paketin kunshin gasar Magi Chicken Flavor kafin ya ƙare. Gasar na nan har sai kayan sun ƙare. Da ni da Magi, haɗuwa mai armashi.
Ina kwana Onion Banana Connect.
Hello 7790. Yawwa, kawata ta ce allura za ta tafi har kwakwalwata. Shin ga hakan gaskiya ne?
Honey and Banana Connect.
To ina kasuwa. Sai yar uwar matar makwabcina ta ce matar da ke amfani da maganin tazaran haihuwa mazajensu za su daina son su.
Honey and Banana Connect.
Ni ce kuma goggota ta ce idan na bayar da tazaran haihuwa tsakanin yarana mutane za su yi tunani akwai wata matsala a aure na. Shin gaskiya ne? Honey and Banana Connect na nan don duka tambayoyinku. Kira 7790 a kowane lokaci don tattauna da kwararun kan tazaran haihuwa da lafiyar jami'i. Kyauta ne a asirci kuma babu tsangwama. Kira 7790 ko turo sakon WhatsApp ta 09097 133400 a yau.
Honey and Banana Connect ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin mun ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe?
Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Tabdi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Invicta 98.9 FM.
Thank you for staying with us and welcome back from that commercial break. This is by the size of the show this morning. My name is Jeffery Ngbede Adikwu.
I am Mabel Iduma. The program Loco Loco comes next with Elder Mazi. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our very